Oh, rain, rain. No, wait. Oh, man. I was going to make a poem out of rain, and now it started raining. Well, that's worthless. Oh, well, anyway. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode or an update of how it's going on our Tekkit server. The gods have been good with us. The gods have been good with us. To say it like that. The gods have still not opened the quarry, though, which kind of pisses me off. Well, it doesn't piss me off, but I wish it was open by now, because then everything would go so much faster. But we've made... Well, what have I made? Well, I made a little room up here, which I'm going to have all our energy equipment in. Everything that goes is going filtered through to our main rooms or building and fabricating rooms and stuff like that. Everything is going to come through here. This is going to be the control center. Major Tom, we're going to call it the control center. Major Tom, yes, very nice. Very nice. And what do we got? We got a light voltage solar array on the top. And at least one, I think, no, wait. We have two light voltage solar arrays. Which goes into this MFE here. And, mining laser. I need to recharge that mining laser. Very nice, very nice. I'm just going to stack some things I don't want to lose in here. Can I lose that one? I can lose that one. Can I lose this one? I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose this one either. And then what else we got here? We got... Oh, wait. I'm going to take the glass fiber cable back. Daniel, you got to be decisive again. Can put it back here. Like there. Haha. So we got an MFE connected to an energy link, which I'm going to teach you about later. I've decided on a new setup now. And first I'm going to show you guys how everything's going, what we've been up to lately, which isn't really that much, to be honest. And then I'm going to show you how to make your next step into the Tekkit world, as far as I can see it, at least. Baby steps, but we're getting there. Now this is the energy links, and what it does, it converts power from our solar panel here, that is industrial craft energy, EUs, and it converts it into mechanical energy. Oh yeah. It converts it into mechanical energy, and it then sends it through this teleport pipe to other locations, which is kind of fantastic. And the plan here is that it's gonna power our quarry, and I'm gonna show you the speed of the quarry later on. I'm gonna show you how to do this, make this setup here, and talk about it a bit more in detail. But it's gonna be fantastic. What else we done? Oh, nothing much actually. Made a compressor, which is very nice. We started making a mine since we don't have a quarry. We started mining by ourselves, or with the mining laser. And of course now I should have Optifine. That would be quite good, wouldn't it? Maybe we can just hop up here or something, and then get an overview of the mining area. Which it's kind of becoming quite big now, as you can see. And the reason why it's so big is not because we have been particularly bored and mine everything by hand or by pick, but it's due to, I think it was G2 Nick who showed it us, the power of the mining laser. The mining laser is a very powerful tool, as long as you have the power to constantly charge it. And I can show you. Equip your mining laser and you get different options. If you hold M down and press your right key, you can see down on my screen now, you get laser mode, low focus, long range. Let's try them everything. Long range. We shoot directly upwards. We shoot directly upwards. Bam! Right click and it just goes way up there. I can't even see where it went, but it went really high. So that horizontal mode is when you click, for example, this block here, it goes in a horizontal position, which is kind of nice to open up a spot so we can get underneath blocks like this. Press it again and we get superheat. I'm not sure what this does. Can it mine with this? It can mine one. Well, that's worthless. I guess that's for combat or something. Scatter. What does that do? Oh, Jesus Christ! Ooh, haven't tried. Oh, I hadn't tried that one yet. This was funny. That's my new setup. Just bam, 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 bam. This is how we mine with style. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Just look at all this. Look at all my precious metals here, or whatever it's not. If I hit a diamond block by mistake now, I probably wouldn't see it though. That's kind of bad. But yeah, mining laser, powerful stuff indeed. Ooh. Do we see any diamonds? Come on, give us diamonds. Okay, next we got explosive. Let's try explosive now. Hope I don't die. Shoot it up here. Bam! Well, that wasn't... Nothing much happened, actually. So explosive is not very good for mining. Maybe combat mode. And then again, mining. Mining is it just shoots a kind of medium range laser in the direction you're shooting. So it doesn't go horizontal or vertical. It can go across or sideways or whatever. Which is what I use when I mine upwards, which get me kind of the nice distance where I can see still if there's any diamonds or any other valuable stuff up there. So that's a kind of a favorite of mine. That and the horizontal one. And low focus. I guess this is just a couple blocks. Yeah, that's one block. Loses less energy. And then we get back to long range, which was really long range actually. I was kind of surprised about how long range it was. Bam. But then again, if you're using long range, it uses more energy as well. And for me, I'm kind of looking for diamonds and stuff, so I don't feel like long range is that relevant because you basically get a lot of other stuff that you don't really want. Don't ya? Now in the middle area of the mine, we set up what is this? This is also something I'm going to show you later on. It's what is it called? Engine generator, which takes the mechanical energy that we produce in the energy link upstairs and produces back to EU again. Yes, and this goes into a charging bench, which means that we can charge a laser, underground in our mine while we work, as long as it's connected. And it should be connected. Yeah, it's charging up nicely. Got a little bit of setup here, and here we have just a normal chest, and this chest is connected to, what else can put up? We can send up this, connected to a couple of redstone engines, which goes through a teleport pipe and sends it up to our main sorting area again. And then it should come up here, or should come out here. In theory, at least. Come on, there we go. A bit of lag on the server, unfortunately. I'm quite excited what's going to happen with the quarries when everything has 5 quarries and... Oh, no! Why did you go down there? You didn't go down there, did you? No, it was just a graphical glitch. But I'm quite excited what's going to happen to the server once the quarries are up. Everybody's running quarries, nuclear reactors, EU transformators. It's going to be... could be quite chaotic, to be honest. So we have to check that. Quite excited about that. But otherwise, I don't think we've done very much, actually. I become a moderator on this server as well. Nice. Thank you, Nick. So watch out. If you come to our server, I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna take you down, Rambo style. If you do anything bad, though. If you don't do anything bad, I'm a nice guy. So yeah, no, nothing much has happened. I've spotted that the other guys that's running our server have played a bit more than us. They're also got at least 1 or 2 guys that's really good at Tekkit. So they have some really nice gear already. I think they have Mark 1 nuclear reactor and stuff. We're taking it slow. Don't play that much, to be honest. So we're getting there. But still, I'm kind of... I don't know why though, but I'm kind of just waiting for the quarry. And I have no idea... there's so much else I could explore, and mass fabricators, and energy, and nuclear reactors, and stuff like that, but... I want my quarries, man. Me and quarries. Well, anyway, that's a quick update. Nothing much has happened. That's not really much to show you. But stay tuned. For now, I'm going to show you how to make the energy link, energy generator, teleport pipes, and all that stuff. So you can also set up quarries and these guys there, your maze raiders and furnaces and everything, in a setup that only uses energy from solar panels, windmills, water mills, nuclear reactors, and geothermal power plants, basically. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Alright, so welcome to the second part of this Let's Play. The part where I show you what to build and how to build it, and try to explain more in depth what thing does. Now, as I've already explained in this video, that today we're trying to convert industrial craft energy into build craft energy, and vice versa, like taking it back again, so that we can use our that's my plan at least, is to use nuclear reactors, water mills, solar arrays, and all the thing that makes electric current from industrial craft and turn it into be compatible with buildcraft. And the first thing we're going to need today is we're going to build an energy link, which is the machine that takes the EU, or the industrial craft energy, and turn it into MJ, which is mechanical energy, and is what buildcraft items use to power itself, like quarries and such like. Now, to make this, we're going to first, or to make this energy link, we're going to need some, what is it called again? Advanced alloys, I think it's called. And to make these advanced alloys, we're going to need a compressor. So that's the first thing we're going to build. To make a compressor, you're going to need an iron block. So that's 8 refined iron there. Take down the iron block. We're also going to need a circuit. This is refined iron in the middle, redstone on the sides, and then just cover the top and bottom with some copper cables. Then take the electronical circuit in the bottom one, machine block in the middle, and fill the sides with stone, and that creates a compressor, which I'm gonna place where I'm gonna place your compressor. I'm gonna place you here. Alright, now this is the same thing you can see here. It's got a top slot and a bottom slot and a side slot, so this is just like the mace radiator or electrical furnaces when it comes to the wiring and piping and stuff like that. So I'm going to just wire this up to some electronics there, or some EU, and get it powered, and I'm going to make the advanced alloys. So now I hooked this up. I'm going to show you how I do it later. But let's get cracking on these advanced alloys, which is the first thing that I'm going to make. And you can see now I'm in creative because I've already made it, but I wasn't happy with the result in single player. And what do we do then? We make it again in creative mode, which is kind of simpler. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make an energy link. Like I said, energy link is this box right here. I can press on it, or I can change my wait for it, my options, and go to, instead of cheat mode, I go to recipe mode. Done. And when I then press on it, you can see here I got a recipe up. So what we're going to make now is the advanced alloys. Which is quite simple actually. Okay, I'm here already. What you're going to need is you're going to need some 3 bronze, 3 tin, and 3 refined iron, and that's going to make us 2 mixed ingots, which is then going to be compressed into advanced alloys again. So what we're going to do, I think it's this recipe right here. Wait for it, bronze in the middle, maybe. Is it right? Is it right? It's right. Alright, so we get refined iron in top, bronze in the middle, and then tin at the bottom, and that makes us mixed metal ingots. Take those mixed metal ingots and press it into the compressor. What this is going to make us is the advanced alloys. Now, in the meanwhile, I'm going to show you how. What we need more is we need those golden gears, which we made for the quarries, if you remember that. But you start off with sticks like this. That gives a wooden gear. Put in the middle. Place gold in the same layout as you. No, not gold. Wait for it. That's almost correct. Place cobblestone in the same layout as you place your sticks. Take the stone gear and then build upwards like this. These gears are really expensive to make, I think. Hey, all for a good cause. So we're gonna need 2 of those. And then we're gonna hope that the compressor is done, which worked. It is. Advanced alloys. There we go. Now, what else are we gonna need? We're gonna need some. Did I lose all my stuff now? No, I didn't. Let me just. We're gonna need some. I'm gonna take it here instead. I need some sticks. We're gonna make an wooden conductive transport pipe. And a conductive transport pipe is a pipe that can transport energy. Either in the form of... No, only in the form of MJ, I think. You can only transport mechanical energy. Yeah. So, what we're gonna need 2 wooden planks, a glass. What are we gonna make with this? If we do like this... Ah, now we're playing games again. Yes, very good, kids. We're gonna make a wooden transport pipes. Not pipes, but a wooden transport pipe. And we're also gonna need 1 redstone to make it one of these 8 we're gonna create now into a conductive one. So just place it in your crafting table, like so. Then you get 8 wooden transport pipe. We're only going to need one of these. Just place it somewhere in your crafting table and place the redstone on top, and that makes it conductive. So I think we have all we need. Place the 2 wooden gears in the bottom, 3 redstone in the middle, copper cable, wooden conductive pipe, and then advanced alloys. And that's the energy link, which is the converter from EU to MJ, Industrial Craft to Buildcraft. Now, what else are we going to make? We're going to make some teleport pipes, which are really expensive again. These are really bad. I'm just going to grab the gear now. Alright, so now I grab the gear here. I can just put an energy link in my inventory. And what we're going to need now is we're also going to... Okay, I almost made it. Almost, that's not good enough. Yeesh. The reason why they're so expensive, you can see here the recipe here. We're going to need a glass, 8 sticks, 8 cobblestone, 8 gold, 8 iron, and 8 diamonds. And the reason why we need all this is because we're going to make 2 diamond gears. So again, with the gearing, take the wooden gears, build it up with some cobblestone. Oh. Yeesh. Take some iron, build it up again. We're kind of adding layers to these gears, adding alloys. We add some golden alloy, and then finally we add the diamond ones, and that gives us diamond gears. Now the diamond gears we're going to place just like when we always make the pipes, the elements on the side and the glass in the middle, and that gives us 8 item teleport pipes. Now we're not going to teleport items, or we're going to teleport items as well, but the main tutorial here is to transport the energy. So that means well, it depends on how you divide it, but at least like per couple, or like from your transporter, from your energy link, and onwards to your quarry and whatnot, you're gonna need 2 conductive teleport pipes, and I'm actually gonna make 4 because I'm gonna show you also how to convert it back to industrial craft energy again, EUs. So it's the same with a wooden pipe here. Put redstone on the top and you get powered teleport pipes, or it's the same as conductive teleport pipes really. Now what else are we gonna need? We're gonna need, just gonna do this quick. Didn't I actually have some? There it is. We actually need some more wooden pipes. That's good. It's good that we have it. And I'm also gonna make some golden pipes, I think, just because I can now. Yeesh. Golden pipes, and we're gonna need at least a glass. There we go. And I'm gonna make some golden pipes, just because it with golden pipes you don't lose as much energy as you would with wooden pipes. But you also need wooden pipes as well. You need wooden pipes on energy link. But everywhere else where it's receiving energy, you can use golden pipes or whatnot to make sure energy loss isn't that big. So there we go. Now we got power teleport pipes. We got some golden conductive pipes. We got some wooden conductive pipes. We got the energy link. And what else do we need? I think just to make everything, to sum everything up that I'm going to use today, I'm also going to make ourselves a medium voltage engine generator. And magically, items appeared in my inventory. The wonders of creative. Okay, so let's start making... What was I going to make again? I was going to make a medium voltage energy generator, which is taking EU energy. No, wait. It's taking Buildcraft energy. Yes, that sounds about right. Mechanical energy and turning it into EUs, or industrial craft energy. So what are we going to need? We're going to need a redstone engine. I'm going to just assume you know how to make a piston. Wait, we're not going to do that yet. We're going to make some gears. 12 sticks is what you need for this this contraption here. And my math, Daniel, you fail at math now. What the freaking? So this is the mumble, robble gabble. Gonna need 4, and Am I? Wait a minute. Or did I think correctly? I think I think I did it correctly. Hey, never mind me. My math is just fine. Take the wooden gear and make stone gears out of all three of them. Now here we're gonna only place one in the middle and take the two and save them for later. Yes, very nice. Take the stone gear and we're gonna turn it all the way up to a golden gear. Okay, my math failed a bit. No, it doesn't. Okay, so there we go. Now we're gonna make what was I gonna make? I was gonna make a steam engine. Steam engine, cobblestone on top, piston, normal piston in the bottom middle corner there, bottom middle slot maybe, glass in the middle, and two stone gears on the side. A steam engine. Now for the, we're also gonna need a medium voltage transformer, which is made by a machine block, which is a refined iron. Place that in the middle, and take two 2x insulated golden cables, which make it just a golden cable and then insulate it 2 times. That's gonna make a medium transformer. And then we're gonna place it. How am I gonna place it? I'm gonna place the transformer in the middle, steam engine in top, golden gear there, and 4 golden ingots around it. Maybe redstone? Yes, redstone. There we go. And then we get an engine generator, which is really nice. Alright, so now we have everything we need here. What else am I gonna... Or maybe I need something more. Wait a bit. I'm gonna make myself some glass fiber cables, I think. Glass fiber cables, or I'm just gonna take some glass fiber cables. Screw it, I'm not making it. You guys can use the wiki for that. It's cables. Yeah, I didn't really make more of these. I'm just crazy. Anyway, so let's get cracking, crack-a-lacking. Now the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna need an energy source. Now, earlier I tried this to see how many solar arrays you needed to drive a quarry at maximum speed and still be able to charge up your MFSU or MFE, and that took about 2 medium solar arrays, which is gonna be a pain in the to make, which is why I here on the server built myself a nuclear reactor. It's not the most efficient one, it's a Mark 1, but it works quite well. I think it hasn't died on me yet, at least. Do I need to charge up the frequency here? Yeah, I think I've... No, I don't think I need to that. US, I might need to... No, it doesn't. Ooh, uncertain. Let's just watch. Now, Daniel, you're confused again. Your mind is wandering. Yeah, I'm gonna put down this a second or so. The timer here. And 12. So yeah, you can see I've already started a bit here with the energy links and stuff. But what are you gonna do? What do you want to do? Actually, we can steal power from here. Ah, that's not bad, not bad. I'm just gonna do it after the before or after bat box. Before, moi. Is it a bat box? It's a bat box. It's a bat box. It's a bat box. So let's just say that this is your power supply, the one you normally use, or one of them one you normally use. Now, what we're gonna do here is this solar array here. Wait a minute, it's raining. Let's sleep. There we go. Not nighttime anymore. This solar arrays here are producing EU power. 32 EUs a tick, right? So what we're going to do now is we want to make a quarry. And a quarry, of course, use Buildcraft energy, which is what you get from the engines. The ones that can blow up in your face. Now these can blow up as well if you give them the wrong power input, but as long as they're getting the right power, they can run forever, basically. So what we're going to do now, we have an open line here with glass fibers, and it's kind of easy. What we're going to do is we can just place our energy link, and what you can see now is that this square here is black, so that means there's a connection there. These ones are gray on the side, and out from it we're going to place a wooden transport pipe, no, wooden conductive pipe. It has to be wooden because it's going to pull energy out from it, at least as far as I know. And you can see it turns black there, so that means it's connected. And I'm going to place a conductive or power teleport line. And now we can see it comes a blue line in there, which means it's active, it's transmitting power. Whoops. Now let's hit it and choose our frequency. The frequency is well, it's like walkie-talkies. You can choose how many walkie-talkies that can talk to each other, or how many radios can talk to each other, by selecting the frequency which they communicate on. That's just the same as the channels that the police use or whatever. And that's the same here. I don't think you can have over 300 or something. Then it might go bad. At least that's what I heard. But I'm going to put it to 80 now, just to be like that. Wait, can you see my mouse? Yes, you can. Good times. Now, I put it to 80 because I have a lot of other pipes here, and I can see here that there's 0 connected pipes to the 80 frequency. So that means it's low. That's good. And I want this to be alone now, just as a demonstration. So here you can change the frequency, and underneath that is a can receive, and now the statement is false. What it means basically, it can the pipe receive items or power depending on what kind of teleport pipe it is. And here it said false, so it can't receive anything. That means it can only send. If it was receiving, it can't send anything. Okay, I hope that was clear. And you can switch it by this. I'm going to do that in a second. Now, let's just fly away. Fly away! Be free. And let's set up a quarry somewhere. Not these big guys here. We're going to set up a quarry down here. Yes, this is where I want my quarry. And I'm also going to do quarry. If you don't know how to make a quarry, you can watch that in another episode. Let's just put a quarry down there. Ooh, that's a perfect place. Now to connect this to the teleport pipe I just set up, it's the simplest thing in the world. What you can do is you're gonna place, what I didn't like to do is place a golden conductive pipe next to it. Then a power teleport pipe. Then I'm gonna right click on it and select the frequency, which is 80. And now you can see it's connected to one more pipe. That means there's 2 pipes in the circuit, which is good. And then we're going to switch this, because now it can't receive power, so we can't send in power into the quarry. So we're going to press the switch button, and then it says true. And then magic should happen. Oh, there it goes. And if you try this quarry with what I'm going to say now, with a redstone engine, you know that this is fast. Redstone engine is damn slow, and you can just see it is removing blocks there, which is kind of good. That's just what I wanted. Now I'm also going to set it up. You guys remember how to make pipes. You guys remember how to make stone pipes? Stone transport pipes, yeah. And we made a teleport pipe. I'm just going to steal one here. Now to connect this quarry to the rest of your setup, you can just place a stone piping on top, or any other pipe, basically, almost any other pipe, and then place a teleport pipe here. And now I have a teleport pipe at my base, which is connected to 20. So now I'm sending all of this into the base. And there you go. That's the quarries connected to. What's the word you're looking for? You're looking for the word connected to the industrial craft energy. Yes, the EU is running an EU, and as long as the power is constant and it's keep on sending it, it will turn out great. You can see now. So you can also do a check here. Let's just grab ourselves a EU isn't it a reader? Maybe it's not a reader. What is it? EU. Okay. Line reader. Meh. Picky. And you can see here that now we are having an output of 30 ticks. Around 30 ticks. I think when I last tried it, I needed to have well, yeah, because this is a bat box, so it only sends out 32 ticks at max. But earlier when I tried it, it was connected to this. No, it was connected over here, but it was connected to a medium transformer, and then it pulled out 72 EUs a tick. And it didn't go any faster than this, so that means that you can push more power into your quarries, but it won't really have an effect. Let's see now. You can see here it's pulling out a lot of power. It's like 132 power, which is a lot more than you actually need then. Interesting. Quite interesting. Well, but there we go. Now what was the second thing I want to show you? Yes, how to convert it back again. Now say here, oh, I'm gonna close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes. I'm gonna say that you have a maze raider, a lone maze raider here. Oh no, maze raider. Oh Daniel, I'm so lonely. I need some power to power me up on these lonely nights. Yes, I'm gonna power you up, baby. I'm gonna power you up. And now here comes the great thing. Or not great thing, but here comes the thing though. Since this is already connected to a bat box, this only produced 32 EUs now. It should produce only 32. Yeah, it produced only 32 EUs. So that means we can convert it right back without a transformator or anything. Here, if it produced more power, then we're gonna need a light voltage transformer. I think I have one here. Yeah, which is, you can see them here. Yes, quite good. Just search it up. Just search it up. Now what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to do it in the opposite way, but what I like to do is I like to place redstone, no power teleport pipe, and we can connect these also to 80, because that's the setup we're using now. Can it receive? Yes, it can receive power. Golden pipe, golden conductive pipe, or a wooden conductive pipe, that works as well. And then we're gonna have something it can connect to, and that's the energy, the engine generated that we made in just a second ago. And you can see power, and you can also now see it's fully charged. Can I compress stone? I cannot compress stone. Can I compress redstone? I cannot compress redstone. Let's see now. Mixed. Ooh, bit quick there, and it blew up. So there you go. That means there's something wrong with the power here. Apparently it took out too much or something. Let's then try to put in a... And this is why it's nice to try and check out everything beforehand in creative mode, so you don't blow up your setup in your multiplayer. Let's put in a transformator now. This should make sure that the power that goes through the end of the line here is only 32 voltage. 32 voltage. What is it? 32 EUs a tick. And what was a compressor? Interesting point of view. Compressor. There we go. There's a compressor. Let's now try it. You put it in there, and it's charging. Wait for explosion. Hey. So there you go. So then probably what it did here was it sent too much EU or something. Now it's actually taking in 0. Well, it's still compressing though. That didn't use much. It's free energy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's amazing. That's amazing. But what else was I going to show you? Yes, there was one more thing. To make the setup complete, now here is like a model of how I want everything on my multiplayer server when it comes to the quarries. With the piping and everything. You can see now it takes quite a lot of equipment here. But that's the fun of it. You can't make everything in a day. That would be no fun at all. But yeah, here is the thing. Because you remember the wooden transport pipes, which I used in another video, or I've used all the time, basically, which is to drag items out from like a furnace, a maze raider, and stuff like that. Needed to be powered by an engine, like a buildcraft engine, redstone engine, combustion engine, or steam engine. Not in that order though. But here it's actually connected to blah 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 an energy link, just as the one that we used over there to convert our energy. And this can actually, if you just place it next to a wooden transport pipe, it will actually power the pipe and drag the items out all the time. The great thing about this part here, or this setup here, is that I can turn everything off by turning off my nuclear reactor or disconnecting the power from the MFSUs. Now that actually the mines actually, or the quarries, go actually on for quite some bit after you turn it off. I don't really know why, but it does that. But everything is in one system. It shouldn't blow up. I've actually put in some overclocking upgrades which you can make to make your furnaces and items better. Let's check now what it's called. Overclock. Which is the thing to make everything better. Coolant cell, yeah. Electronical circuit, copper cables. Let's see how we make a coolant cell. You take a water cell, and what is a water cell? It's an empty cell with water. So that's not very hard to make at all, these overclock upgrades. By putting 8 of it in, I've actually turned it now from a low voltage machine, which takes 32 a tick, isn't that right? I think so. No, it still takes 32. Oh well, it's better. It doesn't blow up. It goes faster and it doesn't blow up. But it's safe. That's my point. It's safe, it's perfect, and it's beautiful. And when all my quarries are running and producing, now you can see the producing there. I started this yesterday, and these guys are so big that it takes a long time to actually get somewhere. You can see it goes along a nice line mines though, but it's such a huge amount of area that's going to mine. But what it does is, this is the sorter block here. So you can see here, cobble, gravel, dirt, marble, sand, flowers, indigo flowers, not every kind of flowers, but indigo flowers, saplings, wood, and wood is going straight to the left and into an, what is it called? Energy condenser? I think it's an energy condenser. Let's check if it's an energy condenser. Energy, there we go. Energy condenser, yeah. And what this does is it takes, this is an equivalent exchange item. But what it does, it takes the EMC value. You can see here on the screen here, like if I put on stone brick, it has an EMC of 1. If I take a cacti, it's an EMC of 8. And what this does, is it takes the value of all the items. Like for example, if I take a stack of cobblestone, that's 64 EMC. So if I put that in there, it kind of absorbs it and converts it into EMC energy. And what it does now here, I put a block of diamond up here. And what it does now is when this is full, it's covered or saved up enough of the EMC value that a diamond block has, it will actually produce a diamond block. Which is kind of cool. So like earlier in this setup, I just put everything down into lava because I didn't really want so much stuff here. But now it's actually just spewing them into a chest of making me diamonds, which is really nice. But here, this is the beauty. Like I feel like I say that in all my videos now. But this is the beauty of the quarries. There's so much brilliant stuff in Tekkit, but this is the beauty of the quarries list. Just seeing everything being sorted, being nice, already processed, refined, and ready to use in other setups, and it makes me moist. No, but it makes me happy. It makes me glad. It's really good. Now, what was the thing I needed to do next? The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the macerator faster, because now the electric furnace will actually finish before it gets another sample of dust from the macerator. It produces the iron and just sends it back out again, and then it hits the iron pipe, so it can't go to the left, it has to go to the right, and then it's a beaut. But yeah, I think that's everything I'm going to explain today. Another quite deep tutorial. Thanks for watching. Now, like, dislike, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. I don't have to say this. It's YouTube. Or be a troll if you want to do that. Thank you very much. Goodbye.